How do, and welcome back. It's day 20 and we're looking at Hop Fiction Pale Ale, and I like my pale ales, I do, and it's a nice can. I must admit, all of their cans, there seems to be, you know, they've put some thought into the artwork and the styling of it. So this is a pale ale that's coming in at 4.2%. and it's a 330ml can. Let's get it open and see what it's about. Very, very pale looking. I don't know what malt they use. They just say, I know on the recipes they say pale malt, but I don't know what malt they actually use, but it's really pale, slight. The battery went on the camera, but this time I had a backup, so we don't miss a day. What was I talking about? Yeah, the malt that they use, I don't know what it is, but it's really pale. This looks very lager-like. Slight yellowiness in the colouring. It's hazy, and it's got a thin one finger head. Like I said, it's only about 4.2, so a nice session beer. Let's have a smell and see what the aromas. Whoa, whoa. Wow, that is full of citrus hops. That really is, I can't smell anything else. It's just citrus, lemon. It just jumps out at you. Maybe a bit of grapefruit. There's some grapefruit in there as well, because there's a little sharpness to the aroma. I can't smell any malt. It's just hop. That's all. Maybe some sort of orange. Wow. Okay, so the Hop Fiction Pale Ale. Let's take a taste. Cheers. Oh, there's grapefruit in it. It's got that real sharp bitterness of a grapefruit. Very light bodied, very lager like, fizzy, not overly fizzy. It's not like a lager fizziness, but it's definitely there. It's pushing the flavours around the mouth. It's dry on the back. Actually, it's pretty much dry all the way through, but there's no bitterness at the back from hops. It's not like doing an hour boil sort of bitterness, as with a lot of their beers. I'm seeming to find their bitterness is coming from that sharp citrus bite, like a grapefruit citrus with a bit of lemon in there. The malt's very hard to find. It's a little bit imbalanced in my opinion in that respect, but if it is, well, if I can taste anything, it's like a very light cracker sort of flavour. It's a nice beer. It's just a bit one-sided. It's all about the hops. There's really nothing else there to balance it with. There's no sweetness in this at all, which I don't mind. I do like dry, bitter beers, but I like it cut with a little bit of something else, like a bit of sweetness, even if it's only short-lived. I don't really find any of that in this. If I squeeze it with my tongue on the top of my palate, I can eke out a little bit, just a little bit of some malty sweetness there. Just squeeze it round your mouth just to get some more of that flavour out, and then you do get a little bit of some sweetness, and then there's a little bit of a strange taste in there. I'm not too sure what it is. It seems to be in a lot of Brewdog beers. Maybe it's to do with the yeast that they use, I don't know. Overall though, it's a nice beer. It's great. It's another summertime beer. Very hoppy and very biting. You know, you've got that grapefruit, you've got the lemon. There's nothing tropical about this. There's nothing smooth about this. It really goes on the attack as soon as it hits your tongue, as soon as it hits your palate. It's on the attack. Yeah, it's alright. It's a nice beer. Nice pale ale. I prefer more traditional types of pale ale. Your Shepherd Neame, Whitstable Bay. That's a good one. Your Timothy Taylors. But this is all about craft beer, isn't it? And yeah, it's alright. It's a decent beer. I would drink another one. Wouldn't rush out to buy one in the shop. But if it was there and I fancied something different, I'll certainly pick one up again. So, yep. Thanks for watching. It's been a pleasure. I'm going to try and do another couple more beers because they're all coming in around about 4%. So I think I can get away with it. Sorry, I've got a cold. I've got a blocked up nose for ages. Yeah, I think I can get away with it. So I'm going to have a couple more, and I'll see you again in the next video. Bye bye for now.